fine, but it's good now. That's the main important thing. Hello, welcome back. Yes, okay, we're higher level in this, so yeah, we'll load save data. Yeah, and we'll leave campment. Okay, hang on. Now it's saved. The layout I have. It didn't before, and now suddenly it did? Okay. I mean, this is something that I wanted, so I'm not gonna complain about. But yeah, we have 4 of the side stories.
Seems as if the troubles never cease. I'd kill for a drop of ale.
I take it you and Benedict have seen your share of trouble. You have both served House Wolfort for many years, yes?
Aye. We both served Lord Simon since we were green between the ears. Through the good times and the bad.
Aww.
To see him now, you wouldn't believe the stories of what we got up to in our tender years. Even then, though, he was always the schemer. Always drawing me into his fanciful plots.
Has so much changed since then?
I don't reckon so. In any case, was there something you wanted to ask me?
Probably.
There was. The other day, Benedict posed quite the strange question to me.
Several days ago.
Where snowbell blossoms bloom?
Indeed. I thought perhaps you had seen trace of the flowers while scouting with Flugy.
I've spotted clusters of them in
Is
the deep mountain
Flugy
passes
her
before,
hawk?
but not of late.
I guess so.
So it is as I thought. They have ever been a rare sight, even more so in recent years. I had thought
Okay,
to
yes,
procure
those are
one,
hot.
but
Great.
it may
Thank
be
you,
wise
Red.
to temper
I
my
don't think that's ever came
expectations
up
in that
before.
regard.
If it has, I missed it.
Life always finds a way
Yes,
to flourish.
more strategy.
I'm certain Anna and I can find one
We
before
will
long.
use the strategy.
I would not have you chasing my idle fancies. You both have more vital duties to attend to.
Of course.
So, Benedict's looking for a snowbell blossom. What's so peculiar about that?
Nothing, if it were anyone else asking.
Oh.
However, I think you'd agree that Benedict is not the type to go picking flowers on a whim. They say that when a snowbell blooms...
That moment is frozen in time. Aye.
Precisely. You and Benedict both never fail to surprise. But of all flowers, why the snowbell? Does he have some lady love I'm unaware of?
I can't speak to that, but I'll tell you one thing, Hewitt. We've all got moments locked away and placed close to our hearts. You, me, even a stubborn-headed mule like Benedict. Like the snowbell, we want him frozen like that forever. And like the snowbell, they're liable to shatter if we let another handle them carelessly.
I understand. I apologize if I was too forward. Let us forget the matter.
Aw.
No, it isn't you that needs to apologize. I'm always telling Benedict no one likes being lectured.
It was enlightening. I see you and Benedict are true friends.
For lack of a better word, aye.
Lack of a better
Bring me a
word.
draft of ale, and I'll tell you all about our younger days. At least, what I can remember. I recall Benedict wasn't nearly as capable as he is now.
Yes, dude. And we're not gonna hear any more of those, probably.
I may have to take you up on that offer.
Or we'll find out later.
Do you really reckon snowbells are still blooming somewhere out there?
Perhaps. Though I've not seen them in this region. They may still bloom in the southern reaches.
In other words, a trek and a half from here. Don't give up the search, my friend.
Oh. Don't give up the search? What? I want to know what's so significant about these flowers now. Can't leave me like a teaser with a teaser like that. Expect me to be fine.
Working hard again today, I see. How fares the research?
It progresses, and shall continue to do so, provided you remain out of my way.
Wow, okay.
Never one to mince words, are you? What is it you're researching exactly?
Your questioning remains distressingly inefficient. As I explained just yesterday, I'm exploring something truly groundbreaking.
And I'm asking you precisely how and why it's groundbreaking.
That would entail a thorough explanation of surface melting on ice crystals, one even you could understand. From there, I would have to explain how the quasi-liquid film on said crystal can then be thermodynamically stabilized.
I'm off.
All right. You win. I'm sorry I asked. But I can tell by your attitude all this work isn't good for you. You should join me for a swig of wine.
I'd rather not.
And why not?
Because I don't
Research
drink.
has shown that wine inhibits the brain's higher functions.
Yes! Thank you! Corianton, thank you so much! Preach! Shout louder in the back.
Fewer words, more wine. A glass might shake a brilliant new idea out of that massive head of yours.
But my precious research!
Look, Corianton, you don't have to research with him. How about you suggest a nice stroll instead? If you don't like wine.
All I desire is to carry out my research without interruption. Are you listening, Eridor?
Oh dear.
My research on my terms. Why can they not grant me this one thing?
Yeah, well...
This cannot stand, Eridor. You hold me out here, yet you haven't so much as haven't touched your glass.
Yeah?
Oh, so you're an angry drunkard, are you? Lovely.
You're the one that insisted to try it. Dracan, I know. Dracan, come back. We
Me?
miss you.
A drunkard? Balderdash.
Per Balder? Oh dear.
It's the damn ministry. All their restrictions and secrecy.
Oh no.
How are we to move forward if we can't share our techniques? Am I wrong?
You're damned right. As always, of course, about everything.
There-
Sitting on all that knowledge and skills is... It's not good. Worse than me locking myself up here.
Falls to the ground. Yep. Called it.
Glorious silence. Thought the poor fool had never shut up. Right then. Off to bed with you.
Maybe next time. don't insist that he drinks. Alright, we got 2 more. Habrosa speaks of her past. Wow, we're getting a lot of Irador. Or supports, I guess, for lack of better side stories. That's right.
Ah, that's the good stuff. Ain't no one can pour a pint like you.
I take coin for drink, not compliments. It's hard enough to keep this place running on my own as it is.
Need me to lend a hand?
Thought you'd never ask. You can start by washing the dishes, then restocking our foodstuffs, fixing up that wobbly table, and...
Aye, leave it to me.
Ha! I'm only playing. I'd never put a paying customer to labor.
But that's an awful lot of work for any one person. Ever give thought to finding someone with whom you might share the burden?
You can stop right there. The last thing I need is anyone else complicating my life.
It doesn't have to be romantic things, if that's what you think it is, Habrosa. It can just be like a busboy or something.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
I had myself a someone once, you know? Special like. Till he left me for a specialer someone.
Ooh! Not just if things didn't work
Raised my
out,
son
it's
Theo
I
all
got
by
someone
myself
else I
after
like
that.
better.
He'd be a man grown now, if the war hadn't taken him.
Ooh, she had a son? Aww. It's like... Oh, Ladislava. Hello. We're getting more emotional weight now from her character, unlike Lady Slava.
Forgive me, Hasabara. Didn't mean to go drudging up painful memories.
No need for apologies. I don't know anyone who doesn't have a thing or two in their past that haunts them. In truth, I'm more exhausted than anything. Must be the years taking their toll.
Ain't got nothing to do with age, and everything to do with the hardships you've overcome. More impressive than an old soldier drowning his sorrows in mead.
Aw.
What kind of barkeep am I, letting my poor patron wallow?
Sometimes wallowing's good for the soul. Come on, have a round with me. My treat.
Took you long enough to make the offer. Now, what shall we toast to?
How about to your son?
Aww.
I, to Theo.
Elidor. While I might not like him as I use him much in combat, he's a good man at heart. He's... Alright, one final character story. Once again! Another Erador thing. Is anyone surprised? Raise your hand.
Please, you can't take our wheat. We just sent food the other day.
Silence! Lord Walford has ordered the requisition of all provisions. You wouldn't dare disobey your lord, would you?
Wait! That's the lady! Or at least the voice that tells us what is happening with, on like the world map and whatnot. Okay! I hope it's just meant to be the same voice actor and not the same character. Because otherwise, I'm not gonna enjoy that voiceover lady person.
Of course not. I just can't believe Lord Wolfort would command such a thing.
Are you accusing me, a noble woman of Glenbrook, of lying?
Yes.
How dare you, peasant?
Mayhap we should see what the commotion is about.
Mind telling us what's going on?
Well, if it isn't Captain Eridor. Thank you for all that you do to keep these lands safe.
You're one of the lot what recently fled from the Crown City, ain't you?
Just so, yes. I came to humbly lend what aid I could to Lord Wolfort and deliver on the provisions I promised.
What is your quarrel with these people? If you could explain the situation, we'd be more than happy to lend what aid we can.
Please, I beg of you, don't take our food. It's all we have.
I've always known Lord Wolfort to care for his people above all. Why would he do this to us?
What madness is this? Lord Serenoa has strictly forbidden commandeering food from the common folk. Surely you aren't asking these good people to relinquish their stores to you in his name?
I'm simply gathering provisions on Lord Wolfort's behalf, as I promised. Honestly, he should be grateful.
Grateful? Huh. He'd be red in the face if he saw what you were doing. Ain't no way he ordered it.
On the contrary, you are acting in violation of your lord's decree. We cannot overlook your actions.
Yeah!
You will come with us and be jailed. There you will await judgment for your crimes.
That's not how you spell jail! I'm gonna yell at this every single time that word pops up. I just know it.
What
I'll never get
nonsense
over
is
that.
this? I am a noble woman of Glenbrook.
Not anymore.
How dare you try to order me about, you self-important little man? You've no authority over me.
Look, I ain't disagreeing, but are you sure we should accost her without seeking Lord Serenoa's counsel first?
We haven't that luxury. The longer she is allowed to roam free, the more the people will suffer, and our lord's good name be sullied.
Yeah,
We
true.
must show the people that unethical acts will not go unpunished. Take her away.
You will pay for your impudence!
Probably.
Can't believe there are
Be doubtful.
scoundrels out here using House Wolfort's name for ill gain. You've done us all proud today, Julio.
Thank you ever so much, my lord. We'd be facing starvation if you hadn't stepped in.
She really had us fooled. We should have known Lord Wolfort is too kind a man to order anything like that.
Aww.
If you are ever troubled again, please seek me out. I shall ensure that any wrongs committed against you are set right.
Nice. Wait, we have another one? In the halls of High Zan's Ministry of Medicine, a young apothecary worries for the fate of her parents. Yeah! I'm assuming you know who this person is. I thought we were done with character stories, but I guess not. I guess we had to finish all of these. You get them?
It's an emergency. We have 2 patients. Both with extraordinary fevers. The Rosellen is unresponsive.
Well, I can't tend to both unless you can give me 2 more pairs of arms.
Let me help. I've just completed my training and I'll do whatever it takes to save them.
What her favorite character and gameplay? Good to know.
No real doctors left? Fine, come. We're losing precious time.
No real doctors left.
Leave the Rosellen. We must prioritize the believer.
I hate the holy state of Hyzant so much.
As you wish.
But the Rosellan will die unless we do something.
Do they not teach the order of things in school these days?
So what if they do? What does the order of things have to do with saving lives?
Not all lives are weighted the same. You would do well to remember that.
Right! If we can kill her, kill Leela at some point. Sorry, or I think it's Lila. If we could kill Lila at some point, I'm totally gonna do it. In fact, if we could just wipe out all of the state of High's Hand, I'll be here.
Quickly,
for it.
Medina, these people are dying as we bicker.
Medina? Ooh.
I couldn't save him. Orders or not, I was the one following them. It's all my fault.
Where are you going? Medina!
To go cry.
I beg your pardon, Lord Serenoa, but a doctor from the Ministry requests an audience with...
My name is Medina. I've heard much about your house and simply had to see it for myself.
What insolence is this? Stand down. Pray tell, what brings you before me?
It is said House Wolfert possesses a relic known as the Scales of Conviction. Is this true?
Yeah.
It is. We turn to the scales for guidance in times of trouble.
Then, I wonder if they might guide me forward as well. I had a crisis of confidence. A man was counting on me to save his life, and I let him die. I cannot let this happen again. I wish to save all the lives I can, regardless of country or creed. Pray grant me the chance to consult the scales, that I might walk the righteous path.
The scales are merely a tool to an end. They are not a magical window into the future. When decisions must be made, all in this house have a say. We choose as best we're able and
All in
strive
this
to
house
ensure we chose
has a
wisely.
say. And by all of the houses say, we mean the main group. You side characters don't count. You don't get a vote.
You mean you strive not to regret your decision?
That is all one can do. Forgive me if this is not the answer you sought.
Then, would House Wolfert accept my aid if I offered it, my lord?
If you would serve as a physician, that would be a boon. For we fear the war is far from over.
I mean, they're gonna
I would be
talk again,
honored, my lord.
so-
I would see what I could do to rewrite the order of things.
Then let us walk the path together.
Sweet.
I am at your service, my lord.
Sweet. So, how similar to Gila is she gonna be? Expert in healing items. Increase the potency of healing items. Can use items twice in the same turn. Ooh. Alright, we're done with character stories. So now we can deal with the main story. I
Father,
don't like
please
that.
open your eyes. There is so much I wish to ask you.
Yeah. I feel like I'm going for a lot of healing items, honestly, so she might be useful. Oh, honestly, I definitely think I might replace her with Hubrosa. I'll admit, I I don't like that the blanket is red. Red, it looks like he's bleeding out. I know it's not, but it kind of looks like
Lord
that.
Serenoa.
Yeah.
I cannot let Father hear how weak I've become. I must be strong.
No.
Lord Serenoa, Master Benedict, you have a visitor.
Who is it?
I'm assuming it's meant to be like a furry blanket. But I don't know, something about the coloration right now makes it look kind of red, which makes me think he's bleeding, and it's probably meant to be brown.
Lord Silvio Tellior. He wishes for an audience with
Yes!
Lord Serenoa.
What business would the Lord of House Tellior have with me?
To join forces, duh!
Tell him we will be there shortly.
Yes, sir.
Every day is busier than the last.
We haven't had a moment to catch our breath.
You are doing a fine job as head of House Wolfort, Lord Serenoa. Your father would be proud if he could see you now.
I could not do it without you, Benedict. Thank you.
Ooh, we got skills of conviction. Conviction. That's the word. Alright. I want to save. Because I might want to scum save a certain outcome. I'm interested in what the options are, right?
In short, you wish for the three high houses to join hands and fight the duchy. Is that correct, Lord Silvio?
Indeed. I believe it our duty to fight.
How are you again? Talvor. His distance and has lacks the fine power of the other two. Is he... Wait, no, he's the guy. He's the guy who didn't want to fight. It wasn't. It's giving me Duke Ire vibes, that thin mustache. But no, oh, sorry, I confused him with the other lord. I thought he was the one who wanted to fight with us. Whatnot instead. He's the one that held back to see how things were going.
Some are frozen in fear, trembling at the mere thought of the duchy's power.
Ah, yes, and the yep. Yeah, yeah. Now that I read his profile and saw it, I remember who he is. Like, mistaking it for the other guy.
I feel that joining the three high houses under a single flag is the only way to unite them. My men ready themselves for war as we speak. Come to Tellior, and we can strike at Esros together. Prince Roland will be safe with us, of course.
Yes, Fox. Yep, that's who I was
It's
thinking
as
of.
good a plan as any. You have my thanks for getting the preparations underway.
Gosh.
I wonder if Lord Landroy would agree.
I doubt House Falks would refuse a fight. Their devotion to the crown knows no bounds.
Yeah, he's not, dude.
But of course, They reaped great rewards from the bountiful land won during the war.
You propose reuniting the three high houses who led the Salt Iron War to its end. It is heartening to know you would once again lend us your strength.
Ugh. Yeah. Okay.
We certainly could use all the help we can get. Though I wish we could resolve matters peacefully.
Fair, Frederica.
You speak as though your brother is not at fault for all this.
My bride-to-be bears no blame for the Duchy's actions.
My apologies. Forgive me for my outburst.
Yeah. Oh, good question. Are we ever gonna get married to Frederica in this game?
But we haven't much time.
Seems like our wedding's
Would
gonna
have your
keep
answer
getting
now.
put off until the end.
Shall we accept Lord Silvio's proposal, my lord?
I feel like most
Fetch
people
the
are
scales,
here for it.
Benedict. We shall decide our path together.
Lord Silvio made the journey to our dens to offer us an alliance. I don't know what the others think on the matter. Oh, Benedict is undecided this time, not Anna. Reject. Yeah, okay. Can I go out and explore? Yes! I want to hear what my people are saying. Yes, we gotta hear all the juicy gossip. And you know, find all the shinies. All the shinies. The Lord of House Hilliard came all this way to ask for an alliance, but just between you and me, they wouldn't be much help in a battle. House Hilliard is indeed not known for the prowess on the battlefield, but I do not know if we have the luxury of choosing our allies now. Ooh! Shiny! Rear guard's cloak? What does that? I'm gonna have to see what that does. Rear guard's cloak. What does that? Decreases damage taken when hit from behind? Ooh! Who am I gonna use that with? I don't know yet. I'm giving that to someone. I just need to figure out. Who ends up getting... Maybe Anne? Right, it is Anne. Hang on. Yeah, maybe Anna. Because she's there quite a bit. Oh dear, how could this happen at a time like this? If something the matter, whatever it is, I would be happy to help. Well, you see, my daughter and husband on to find decided to go their separate ways. But I fear for what will happen to their poor son. I don't know what I should do. I fear there's all you can do. The issue is between such what we solve. Children are the ones who will suffer when they're pressed most. I think your efforts are best bet on helping the rest. There's lots to gain by forcing them to stay together. Separating and starting new lives. I don't... Yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna go with this one. I suppose you're right. I might just make things worse if I stick my nose where it doesn't belong. In the end, it might be for the best that they give each other some space. Thank you, Lord Senator. I feel much better now that we have spoken. I apologize for bringing you with my family's troubles, especially at a time like this. You need to apologize, no family's perfect. Quality fiber, sweet. We will rebuild Wolf Fort with our own hands. You drilled back the Frost states, so leave the rest to us. What do you need to rebuild? We just set the town on fire. I'm so happy everyone's house is okay. My doll was at home right when I left it, safe and sound. I am super curious what happens dialogue-wise when you use those things. Like, you have no idea how relieved I am, but our houses were spared from the blaze. My daughter's favorite toy was right where she left it. My husband will be able to rest easy when he comes home at night. Leather. Enter. Shiny. No. Oh wait. Nice. Hi, cat. Oh, hello. Lord Serno, thank you for protecting our house. No. Okay, I thought not. Alright, leave. Oh, hello. Lord Serno, you drove back the Frosty forces with such splendor. I expected no less of House Wolford. Have you heard of how the other houses are faring? To tell the truth, my family was in the Teldor Denets. They say that Lord Silvio is not a man of the military arts. I fear what should happen were Frosty to invade. If worse comes to worse, your families will always be welcome in Wolford, but Lord Silvio leads one of the Free High Houses and will do whatever it took to protect his dentists. Thank you, you're most gracious, Lord Serno. Hearing you say that puts my mind at ease. I only wish House Tobray were so reliable. I shall let my family know what you have told me and invite them here to Wolford. Timo is the Lord of House Tower, but I don't care much for the man, to tell the truth. He has some nerve coming around here in such fancy robes, while we break our backs repairing the town. Alright, then there's... okay. That's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't see any sparkles, so... To say I'm disappointed in Lord Silvio would be an understatement. He's safeguarding himself in Teldor as Goose had often made the Crown City. Some would say it was his duty as a lord to save protect his people and Dennis, but what of his duty to the Crown? I suppose we shouldn't be looking to Lord Silvio for any semblance of loyalty. Yeah, that's the thing. I want... That's the thing. I want... Here's the thing. I think, like, yeah, I don't trust him to not stab us in the back when the time comes. When, like, to not stab us in the back when we're actually fighting. But at the same time, extra forces would be helpful. Yeah, I think this is the hardest decision I've had to make so far of doing. Our house were spared thanks to you, Lord Serno. The townspeople send their heartfelt gratitude. Though it was a hard-won battle, both the soldiers and the townspeople have seen better days. If people are suffering after a battle or in sorrow, I doubt we'd be able to face another attack from Frosty alone. Yeah, there's that. Why you got... it's do I weigh the trust? So yeah, this whole thing is, do I weigh in the trust? Like, do I go with the fact that if given the opportunity, he might stab us in the back if things take a turn for the worse? Or do I go with or do I just go with it because we need more people? That's the decision that it really comes down to, and I'm honestly not sure what to go with. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, he did. He did indeed. And he did mention riches. Yeah. Ugh. Gosh, yeah, he put a bounty on his head, so he's going to come for Roland. One way or another. I mean, I guess, yeah. The question is, we'll still, see, it is tough. I'm like, this whole thing is like, is he going to betray us? But we also can't really take much more. So like, what do we do? Like, that's the bounty, going back to the bounty thing though, that was the first thing I thought of, was like, what if he's just luring us away from the strength of House Wolffort, so that way he can capture Roland and get the bounty from Gustav. That was the first immediate thought I had in my head. Of, he'll lure us away so he can get Roland and get the bounty money. Like, I always have the information. Yeah, our favorite to save his skin? We never know. Like that's the thing. I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. Throw him. But like, they mentioned we probably couldn't take another attack alone. We do need allies. So like, do I put the welfare on my people first and just deal with betrayal later? Or like, I'm sure we can make a cut of just me thinking and debating about what choice to go with. This is like, I bet if I hadn't seen any of like the side stories, I would be like, oh yeah, we'll totally take this. But now that I know what his personality is like, I definitely am torn between what's gonna be best for us in the long run. I suppose what I could do yeah. I wish. Man, I need more people to talk to help sway my choices. So that way I know, hey, this is the best course of action. I feel like most of the things is pointing to we can't trust him. Ooh, wait, is that shiny? Oops, went to the house. But yeah, I feel like the thing is, I feel like the game is telling me he's unreliable. Well, and not to trust him. That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, things to me tell me, like, a good amount of it to me is telling me that he is unreliable. It wouldn't make a great ally. At the same time, but here's but I guess here's what my main question is. If I reject his proposal, will Fox still join me? Because I want him to join me, because he's loyal, and he's got very good military prowess. And we do need more soldiers. But if he's not going to join us with the other choice, then if he's not going to join us if we reject the proposal, then I think it would be better for me to accept. So regardless of what I choose, he'll help me? Or I guess to say, if I still reject Silva's proposal, he'll still help me then? I'm not saying... Thanks! Not... Yeah, I want... All I know is that I want Fox's support. That's what I want. You know what? There. You know what? I got multiple saves. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make two different... I'm gonna make two different saves at this point. Oh wait, no, I can just backtrack. And then I can find out. I'm gonna reject the proposal and see if we still get Fox. And if we don't, I'll redo the save and convince Benedict to accept the proposal. Well, so that way we can get Fox. Because whichever option gives us Fox support is the option that I want to do. Where is Benedict? There you are, Benedict! We need to talk.
Lord Serenoa.
Everyone has their suspicions over Lord Silvio's offer, but I think we can guess his true intentions easily enough. Whatever House Highfort's aim might be, I'm certain we can use it to our advantage. They will listen, at the very least. None of these sound convinced. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna... Is there something on your mind, Lord? If you have any doubts or concerns, pray let them be known. There's the option for the fear of what I was just talking about. Of him taking Roland. Of him getting the bounty on Roland's head. We're using it. He sees Prince Roland.
Interesting
deny the
indeed.
possibility. If we think of Frost's actions of late. It will not surprise me if they already bought House Teledor to heal in secret. However, we cannot ignore the fact that the strength of our forces pales in comparison to that of Frost.
So,
Are you not concerned about the size of our own army, Lord Serenoa? Even if I were, I doubt House Telior would be much help here. The size of one's force is an important factor in war, my lord, and it's true that House Telior does not have many soldiers at its disposal. But neither do we. As such, we shouldn't be so hasty in turning away any numbers we can get. Appears indifferent! Well, Roland! You're next!
Serenoa.
Say I have no doubts about Lorso life, and so we're sorely in need of allies. If the three high houses stand together, we may be able to turn the tides of war in our favor. I may believe his offer to be one worth considering, but if you have any reservations on the matter, I would hear them. And, oh yeah. Look, I'm gonna try and persuade all the people against it. Anna will be next. Claiming our victory in our last battle was no easy feat. Our soldiers have suffered for ill. Must we consider taking the field against us soon? Orsilio is a man loyal to himself, only one unfavorable repute with his people. I advise you not to put too much faith in him. Trust me, friend. I know Orsilio to be unworthy of our fates. He cowered in what as Ace Frost army laid siege to the castle. But I think even the people distrust him. It proves to me that our judgment was correct.
Moreover,
I care not for where Lucilio may or may not be planted. If he tends to use us, I say we use him in kind. Huh. Okay. Now Roland's saying if he intends to use us, I say we use him in kind. Man, I should have gone with Roland first. He would have completely swapped my viewpoint. Because now I'm thinking, let's accept his proposal and use him like he's gonna use us. Well, I kind of like Roland's thinking on that, honestly. You know what? I can just load. I'm changing my mind. We're fighting with him. Just because we're going to be using him. Yes. Okay, Benedict, you are first.
Lord Serenoa.
Everyone has their suspicions over Lord Leo's offer. I think we can guess this to our advantage. We should ally with him. Alliance with House Telior will certainly worth considering. Pray tell me what swayed you, my lord. Ooh, yeah. No matter the course, we need Graham Mars to see it through. Join hands with fellow house will expand paths available. Yeah. I think that will persuade him. A fair point. The paths before us, as we are now, are few indeed. Nevertheless, it seems you too harbor suspicions over Lord Silvio's character.
And?
Do you really think it will be to our advantage to allies ourselves with such a dubious man? Don't you wants the ally himself? Yeah, true. Helps the house more. So yeah. That's why, as soon as I saw the, hey, look, we need numbers, otherwise we won't survive, I was like, he'll go with that. I do not intend to put my blind trust in Lord Severa. As we are now, though, it is an offer we cannot refuse. I would do all I could to better our situation, even if just a little. To that end, an alliance would be most welcome. Allying with him only to ensure our survival. I'm sure both his house and might would serve us. Okay, it's not the middle. Oh, I feel like saying, I mean, this is the thing that will ensure his house. This is the house survival. Help the house. But the same thing, this is, I'm being careful, but I know the house needs it. So I'm a bit worried. I should have saved Benedict for last. That way I could absolutely scum. You know what? It's fine. I can still scum save. I'm gonna go with the I do not intend to put my blind trust in him. A fine resolve, my lord. If we only use those we can trust, we would find ourselves at an impasse before long. Lyra must be possessed of a capacious mind, just as you are. Deep in thought. Okay. That's good. Alright, all of you ladies over here.
Lord Serenoa.
Our soldiers are exhausted after our last battle with Frost. I know we need all the help we can, but even so, I cannot find it in me to trust House Teliar. We'll do our best with Hewitt. Pray tell Lord Serenoa, what do you think of Lord Silwell's offer? Ooh. There is that. Morale. Are now few and far between. The greater our forces, the better, and we may finally be able to catch our breath if we have more soldiers on our side. I feel like that would appeal to her more. I had heard the House Teller's strength pales in comparison to the other high houses, but
In which case?
thinking of the battles that lie ahead, it may be wise for us to combine our forces. Truth be told, though, I have my reservations about Lord Celia, who devised the entire plan.
Then,
if you don't mind my asking, what makes you so sure we should ally with him? I mean, she cares about Prince Roland, right? I feel like I've got... I feel like she'd be more willing to go with that, so... As one of the King's Guard, I share your concerns.
However,
but I cannot shake the feeling that there is more to House Teller's offer than meets the eye. Merit House Fox seeking the alliance, I would readily fair. Lord Latior's loyalty to Crown is no bounds after all. But Celio is a different matter entirely. If you are concerned about His Highness' safety, we ought to proceed with utmost caution.
I have chosen.
I'm glad we had the chance to speak, Lord Serna. It's helped clear my thoughts on the matter. Appears indifferent, that's fine. Yeah, I couldn't think of a good way of saying, look, I don't trust him as far as I can throw him, but we need to be careful.
What do you need?
I hear that Teliar Dennis is known for its wine, not warriors. It makes me wonder if it's truly necessary for us to join forces at a time like this. I'd have no qualms if Lord Sittler were a man of upstanding character, but the rumors I hear only speak to the contrary. I mean, look, I'm definitely on another playthrough if I get an option like that again, and I'm definitely gonna go with the other option just to see what it is. The more allies one can avail themselves to, the better. That being said, an untrustworthy ally avails no one. Would you not agree? We use more allies if we are smart. We must first and foremost address their supply shortage. House Telior could help us there, that's true. Past before us are now regarded few, but the new allies will open up new options. Gosh. Well, I'll try with that one.
Yes, I see.
I suppose every reward has its risk. Benedict is doing his best. There's only so much we can accomplish alone. I don't know what House Teller's motivation is, but I do know they could supply us with provisions. I see. as long as you are well aware of the risks, I have no arguments. Deep in thought. Okay. So, I think I have Gila and Benedict convinced. We can try for. I'm gonna try for Frederica and then commence the vote. Because I'll admit, I absolutely do. Maybe now I need to do 3 playthroughs. Where I do the one where I give up Prince Roland, and then I do another one where I decide to reject his proposal. Do you truly think allying yourself with House Chalior would stop the spread of the war? It makes me wonder if it would only be pouring oil on the fire. Well, what do you think of Lord Solo's proposal, Sarah Noah? The alliance between the High Houses would lift the people's spirits, something sort of needing ties like these. It would be a boon to soldiers and the like if House Chalior would grant us food and provisions. Our forces need all the help they can get, and I believe House Chalior could provide us with some much-needed relief on the battlefield. So, yep. I've heard that their dance is famed for its produce, grapes, bills, traveling, and the aid they could give us would be most welcome.
I see.
See, with the crown sitting in the hands of the duchy, it's more important than ever to look after the livelihood of one's people. Is there something about House Chalior that concerns you, Frederica? There is indeed. I cannot help but wonder what those true intentions are, and if Frosty has come to has some part to play in all this. Look, all your concerns are valid, Frederica. We should keep an eye on him like a hawk. But that said, we kind of need him. I'm sorry. There is a chance the Duchy has already recruited House Chalior to their cause. Gonna help us convince her to trust him and go with the proposal. I can't see anything going wrong with this option. Can you? If we were free, there's a chance Frost will bring him to heel instead. That might be convincing. We'll likely strike upon us again before we know it. They are not the type to wall in defeat. I'm gonna go with a chance Frost will bring him to heel. Truly? It would not be unthinkable for Frost to use their might to force them into submission or win them over with the promise of a due reward.
I see.
Indeed, in that case, it would truly serve us better to ally ourselves with House Teldore first. Has been moved by your words. Okay. I'm ready to commence the vote. And you know what? I think this time, I know I said I was gonna scumsay, but I think this time, if we don't go with the accept the proposal, I'm not going to. With Roland, I was absolutely willing. With this, however, I am absolutely fine with the other answer we go with. I just wasn't sure if I would... I guess this would have been a good time to try and see what happened if I had talked
to cast our
no
votes.
one, and what Benedict would have chosen.
Do we accept House Telior's proposal or go our own way? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
You make a convincing argument, my
I cast my token of yours. Okay, we have 4, which means we got majority. So.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Oh, nice! Thank you, Frederica. That's 5.
I have no qualms with that.
The path you've chosen is the most logical in my mind. That's 6. Can we get all 7?
Please forgive me.
Nope. Okay. 6 out of 7 isn't bad though.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Yep. 6 to 1.
The way forward is decided. We join forces with House Tellior and defy the Duchy's wrath.
All right.
Huzzah! The tidings of our alliance will no doubt bring relief to the aching hearts of our people.
Uh-huh.
Now then, Prince Roland, you and all of House Wolford simply must come to Tellior.
Yes, I'm going with this one. But
We shall. Thank you.
Just
you needn't
because
worry about
I
a
want to
thing.
use him
Leave everything
before
in
he
my
can
capable
use
hands.
me.
I must make haste to Tellior. I shall throw a grand banquet to commemorate the occasion.
We're skipping out on the banquet? Sorry! To reject him.
This is hardly the time for celebrations.
Yeah, it was tough. I originally had gone with rejecting him, and then when Roland was like, let's use him while he's using us. I was like, that's not a bad strategy. Let's go with that instead.
Is something on your mind, Benedict?
No, my lord.
Sure, we'll save. And then who knows? Maybe I'll play that decision off camera after, but
Lord Silvio of Tellior offers the solitary House Wolfort an ally and a place of protection for Roland.
no, we're keeping Roland with us. No.
Serenoa accepts his offer, and Silvio puts his plan to ensnare his new allies into motion.
Ensnare? Dang it! Please go. I should have gone with my gut to reject him. Oh well. Right, because the snare means to trap, right? Oh, it's sold, right? Ah.
No! Spare me! I beg you! That's enough, Rufus.
You call these men soldiers, Silvio? They haven't got any spine.
You can take your frustrations out on House Wolfort. They accepted my gracious offer.
I would have preferred they hadn't. I hate dirty jobs. I expect double for this one.
And you shall have it.
Man! Oh well.
You will strike once the banquet is finished. Only Roland need live.
I should have gone with my gut! But I let Roland... I knew it. Yeah, I let Roland... Roland's words get the better of me. I have too much of a weakness for him. Ugh. The temptation to go back now is so high. Maybe? Looks like? You know what? No. I'll stick with my gut. I'm not gonna go back. I'm not gonna go back. I'll live with the consequences of my actions. Probably.
Hey, what's a child like you doing in such a lonely place?
I have nowhere else to go.
Where are your parents?
They died years ago.
My lord.
My name is Serenoa. What's yours?
Good news, Frederica! We're adopting a child!
Piccoletta.
Piccoletta? You throw that ball with such skill.
Yeah. Honestly, I had.
Because it's my
That's
job.
originally what I was going with.
When I
And
throw this
then-
ball, everyone applauds.
And then Roland, I have such a weakness for Roland. Roland gets me every time. Not every time, because I think the first time he wasn't for Hyzant. But him going, oh yeah, let's use the Duchy while he plans on using us. Not Duchy, the Duke while he plans on using us. I was like, you know, that makes logical sense. Let's do that. Let's switch my prerogative. I shouldn't have. I should have stuck with my gut, but now, as a result, we're getting laid into a trap.
Well, they used to. But the circus is gone now, so I'm all on my own. What are you doing here, mister?
We are trying to put an end to this war.
I hate war. War made everyone go away. You're really gonna end the war? Then let me go with you. I can throw my ball and help you fight the bad people.
Sure?
Oops. There goes my tummy grumbling again.
What? As in Anna from this game, or Anna from Free Houses?
My lord, we cannot simply leave this poor child here.
Okay. Nice.
I know. All right then, Piccoletta. Come with us. But before we go fight the bad people, let us fill our bellies. After that, perhaps you could show us some tricks with your ball.
No, we're not taking her to the banquet. Why are we going? We're not going to have a child get slaughtered.
Sure thing. That's what I'm best at.
An expert in offensive items. Reach the right. Summon a decoy. That's the only thing useful about her, is summoning a duplicate. Yeah, Piccoletta's probably just gonna be there, honestly. Wait, the bandits are back? I apologize for Beagle's error, but they're back?
I don't know what to expect now that Frost's taken over Glenbrook.
I heard they put a huge bounty on the prince's head.
Oh no.
We could make a killing if we catch him.
No.
kidnapping royalty. But the prince of a crumbling kingdom?
They'd probably kill him if we turned him over.
The reward is tempting, though.
The reward is tempting, though.
Alright. Let's see what's going on in the castle. While I continue to regret my decision.
I beg you, sir, give me one more chance. I shall not fail again.
We are already taking measures against House Wolford. A suitable pawn has showed itself before us.
And that's House Tillador. Sweet!
Though, perhaps, I should be more wary of my own family than any other.
Really? It's not like your brother and... It's not like Erica and what's his bucket aren't totally... cunning and vicious.
Huh? Falks is all that remains of the three high houses. I trust you know what to do, Avlora.
Lord Landroy Fox is famed for his bow arm.
He had the pluck to fire at your master during the war. Do you think you can best him?
Woohoo! You're hitting her right in the vengeance spot.
Without a doubt.
It brings news. Okay, I'll see what it is. And if we're no longer going in blind. I know! We can't. I know! Who dies? There goes our allies. But yeah, okay, if she doesn't tell us that, hey, it's a trap, we're going back. Oh, I'm gonna reverse time, and we're going back on our decision.
So, Lord Silvio has been in contact with Esfrost.
I heard he made for Whiteholm Castle not long ago.
Just Divine Pulse, yeah! We're gonna Divine Pulse, go back before we use the Scales of Conviction. Never happened.
And I received identical reports from several of our spies in Tellior.
We have spies in Tellior?
There is a reason he is known as an opportunist, in which case he has but one objective.
Okay, so we do know.
Securing Prince Roland to use as leverage with Esfrost.
I was also told that House Tellior has hired a man named Rufus as a bodyguard.
What do you know about this man?
He's a bounty hunter known as Hero's Bane, loyal to none but coin. That said, he's a ruthless fighter. It would be wise not to underestimate him.
To think Lord Silvio would hire such a man.
No, it's completely thinkable.
It means he is serious. We must plan accordingly.
Well, you know,
Understood.
at least...
Gather the others. We have much to discuss.
At least we know. At least we know. Ugh. I still regret the thing that I chose.
So Lord Silvio's
But
proposal was
at
all a
least
ruse
we
to
know.
ensnare me.
Unfortunately so. He has been in contact with Esfrost. But he must have surmised that simply bending the knee would not suffice, and thought to use you to curry favor with the Archduke.
Using the prince's leverage? Has he no shame?
At least he wasn't
can
the
no
only one
longer
that saw
trust
through
anyone.
this. I convinced everyone to be swindled.
That dirty scoundrel played us for fools.
How about we go to Lord Fox? And, please? I don't
We
want him
made
to
the
die.
best choice we could. Had we refused, he would have attacked us outright.
Indeed, there are countless soldiers lurking around the premises.
Wait, our premises or their premises? I'm assuming
So he
ours.
came prepared for a refusal. I suppose we can expect as much from the famed opportunist.
My lord, we must strike before he does.
You mean for us to cross blades with Lord Silvio?
We have the upper hand now, knowing what awaits. We must do whatever it takes to survive.
Yeah, true. So do we act like we're heading to the banquet, but then instead of going inside, we attack? So that seems like the best course of action.
So the war has already begun.
It has. His objective is to capture Prince Roland. Once we are in his territory, he will use the surest measure to secure His Highness. In which case...
Okay, so we are going. Right, before we fight, I do want to check out what's in...
Welcome, Prince Roland. Lord Serenoa. A beautiful banquet, just as I promised.
What? I'm sorry, we're still... Okay. Is there a reason why we're not marching on his doorstep? Whatever.
I cannot
sure
wait to
there's a
share a
plan.
glass of Telior's finest wine with you.
Yeah, we ain't drinking, sir.
Likewise, Lord Silvio. We cannot thank you enough for the warm reception.
And the nice backstabbing you're gonna give us. Wait, did I say that out loud?
Please, relax, Your Highness. As Lord of House Telior, I promise to protect you to my last breath. Thank you. You must be exhausted. Why not have a glass of wine? I am sure you will find it to your liking.
What? Did you poison our wine?
Ah, like nectar from the heavens. I should have expected no less of Telior.
Please drink your fill. I insist, everyone.
He poisoned it, didn't he?
I shall.
I have never tasted anything quite so delicious.
in honor of the fallen.
Cheers to the glory of the High Houses!
He poisoned it. He absolutely poisoned the wine. I'm calling it. No one insists they drink wine that much. Said Lara Garden, I should take a chance to learn the lay of the land. Alright! Hi, sir! Don't mind me, I'm just... How do I get up there? Aha! Don't mind me, sir. I am just... checking out the lay of the battlefield. I'm just gonna steal your stuff. Don't mind me. You're not gonna need it anyway once you're dead. I mean, what? They could hear the Commonwealth of the High Houses turn against each other, and under the guise of an alliance, no less. I never thought such a thing possible. What are your thoughts on the matter, my lord? This is the path House Telior has chosen to walk. Likewise, we must continue down the one we have chosen. Aye, such is the way of House Wolford. Thank you for reminding me, Lord Sarah. Whatever lies ahead, know that I will serve you with the conviction to fit in our house. Thank you, Anna. Those are heartening words indeed. Hi! I grew up around Lake Tony. What can it always has the way of settling the nerves, I think. Oh, I could just wait. Oh, I thought I could run on the water. Okay, well. Hi! Ah, so you are Lord Senator. Oh, well, for you, hold your liquor very well, sir. Why don't we, toast to House Telior's success? Nah, I'm good. Hi. My Telior is the kingdom's water supply, and the dam around it protects Montblanc from floods. It's the job of House Telior to watch over the lake and monitor its water levels. We cannot neglect our duties, even in the midst of a banquet. I wonder if we can use the dam to our advantage. Ooh, can I? Is there anything shiny down here? I'm Lord Serenoa, and I enjoy my shinies. That's why it's something incredible. You can tell the grapes got all the sunshine they need to grow up strong and sweet. You know they say life without wine is a life half lived. They're downright fools to boil such good drink for their stupid scheme. The Eldor never change. No, go down. Ooh, hi! This lake lies within our depths, but enriches the lives of everyone in Bunbrook. As such, it is my honor to defend it. Ooh, fun! Okay. There we go. Ragged ranged ice stone. Okay. Not ragged. Come on, there we go. Okay, that's it. Hi. I am fine, I assure you. This is only my third glass. What do you have in our so now? Convincing, no? Oh, okay, good. Good. I was like, Gila? If you got drunk when you knew there was an attack coming, you're fired. I had heard Talador Dennis was famous for its grapes, but their wine is far sweeter than I ever imagined. Lord Celio is a jealous man for sharing the bounty of his land with us. It seems the people are unaware of Lord Celio's plan. That's a shame. I'm actually not ashamed, that's good. It's really a beautiful banquet. One I would have enjoyed were it not a trap. I think we all would have. Occasions for celebrating are few and far between in times like these. I hope you are able to enjoy the banquet even for a moment. Lord Silvio still believes we have fallen into his trap. I suggest taking the opportunity to prepare for the inevitable battle ahead, drink in hand, of course. Yeah! Hello, house. Shiny? I don't need any invigorating spices, thanks. Those are like the least useful things I find in this game. Hi, move, please. I need to go steal more things from you, okay? Okay, bye. Ooh, 2 shinies. Wait, what was that? War Chronicle, notes? Oh, up on the Rosario. you find Taldor Reservoir, a lake of fresh mountain water made from damming up that section of the river. Several long decades, hundreds of workers, and thousands of backbreaking labor, but it was worth it, for the dam now protects the crown, save for the floods, and stores enough water to the last kingdom for years to come. Grape orchards have also sprung on the slopes around the reservoir, introducing wine that's also famous. I need hardly elaborate. Sip a glass of wine one summer's eve, once on the luminous Taldor's famed street. Lamps reflect in the reservoir's surface. Nothing in the realm quite compares to such a pleasure. Okay. Hello. Marcelo doesn't look it, but he's always yearned to make a name for himself on the battlefield. He'd do anything to hear the people sing his praises like they did House Wolfords during the Southern War. Yeah, I don't think betraying the crown is how it's going to be done. I can scarcely imagine what you must be feeling around Arsonar. The joyous days between you and Betrayal were cut short by the invasion. Lady Frederica must be suffering as well, but together, Talior Wolford can set things right. It appears he doesn't yet know about Lord Sylvia's plot. Thank you! We must do everything in our power to protect those dear to us. I wish I had someone dear to me like you do, my lord. Alas, I'm yet a bachelor. I pray that someday I find a woman like Lady Frederica to call my own. Such a kind soul as yourself is bound to find work upon. To gain something dear is both a blessing and a curse, for now you have such news. Our marriage to a bachelor's. I hate... I guess this, because I hate the other two. Thank you, my lord. Your average is gracious, as I say. I take it that means things are going well. Oops. No, log. That's it. Gracious. I take it that means things are going well between you and Lady Frederica. Indeed, they are. The days we have spent together are regrettably few, but she is now a precious member of my family. Let's protect House Wolford for her sake as well. I envy you, Lord Serenoa. I hope I can say the same comes sooner rather than later. House, what you got? I heard that the sweet grapes for eating and the sour are for eating and the sour ones are for wine. But why didn't anyone want to drink sour grapes? What? Add salt and fish to notes. You find none prouder to be a soldier of Tellier than my husband, but he cannot to muster a smile tonight of all nights. That's because he knows he's gonna have to betray me. I prepared him some more ginger wine. Hopefully it will raise his spirits. Well, if you, by raising his spirits, you mean he'll become a spirit? Because he'll be dead? Then yes, it will. Oh, hi. Your wine here ain't bad, which is more I can save for the rest of this place. Rufus Tyrion, a mercenary known as Hero's Bane, whose only loyalty lies with money. His life's greatest joy is cutting confident warriors down to size. Not to, you know, any chance we could pay you some money to be on our side? And kill him, Lord Silvio, for us? No? Okay. Shiny! Marvels of Norzelia, Volume 6. Oh, nice. Money, money, money. Hi, Cat. I didn't see you there. Okay, War Chronicle. Notes. The top of a steep mountain path in the two towers of a gale. Wingsgate, situated on the border with Fenbrook. It defends the only passage into the Grand Duchy. For generations, command of Twinsgate has been entrusted to an army general until recently, most of surviving Aphros was inexplicably given the role. For a giant gate made of iron, it can be opened or shut with surprising speed. Not sure the exact mechanics that enabled the swiftness, as is heavily guarded military secret, but according to Aphros soldier with whom I struck up a friendship, they have somehow harnessed the power of the subterranean source of the Norzolia River. Everyone always talks about weaponry when it comes to Aphros ironworking, but perhaps attention ought to be paid instead to the mysterious craft that has allowed the Duchy to construct such an incredible, precise device so deep in the mountains. I know there's another one, but I really don't feel like reading that. Let's go to our encampment before we finish exploring. Oh, hi. Lord Serenilla! I can supply your forces with any medicines I may need. Just say the word, and it shall be yours. Your soldiers shall also know no pain while I'm around. Good. Hi, little girl. Lord Serenilla, listen to this. I was showing my ball the other day, and everyone started clapping. I love it here. I'll do my best to put on a smile on everyone's faces. Blah, blah, blah. Lionel selected a special grant today. Please have a look. Ooh. It can't be that grand. You're out of the stone that I need. But I'll take all the HP. You have why do you have 38? Alright, we'll buy it. So we can get rid of those. Really don't need them. Yeah, we need all those. Alright. Oops, I did not mean... Alright, no, inventory. That's what I want. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it to Anna. I feel like she's the one that uses it the most. Yeah, it's either her or Roland. So... they're out. Let's see, can you give me anything good? Ooh, alright. Well, let's go Frederica. Nice. Okay, we'll increase our magic. There's defense. Let's get your weapon damage up. Actually, hang on. He might have similar. Yeah, weapon damage. Yeah. Okay, I was. You know, it's a good thing I didn't go with Irador, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to give her anything. Increases the weapon potency by 5. Let's do hit points. Alright. Yeah, so now we got free 2-star weapon ranks, so that's good. Now, if only I could get materials from merchants. That would be great. That's what I need, really. Alright, system, save. Alright. Leave encampment. I think I've explored everywhere, but... Yeah, I have. Alright. And exploration. As your return leaves, Lord Stelio gets suspicious. He's definitely not going to get suspicious with a bunch of stuff missing. Our challenge is trying to tear us apart, but I think you've more than had your fill, Roland. Hardly. I would have another glass or 4. You have no idea how pleased I am to see you enjoying our generous wines. We must be exhausted. Perhaps it's time for you. Time you retire for the night? Aye, I think we shall do just that. This way, Roland. Alright, battle! Hours after the banquet.
Prince Roland, are you sure you're not drunk?
Hardly. It was all an act. Convincing, no?
We cannot let our guard down. The real battle begins now.
But of course, I expect they will be here soon.
Yes. They probably will be. Ooh, we're getting an... I just got free characters and haven't been able to use them in battle yet. Hold your horses. Please, slow down.
The sun's a harsh mistress, ain't she? If she sticks around much longer, my fields are apt to wither from the attention. I'd give my firstborn for a drop of rain.
Aye. And it ain't just the crops what a worse for wear. I'd cry over our lot, but naught but dust would pour from my eyes.
How pitiless, the caprices of nature. What grudge do the heavens bear to make the poor souls who tend the land suffer so? I would be remiss to let such suffering continue. If fate will show you no mercy, then I
She
shall...
looks like an interesting character.
You begged for even a single drop of rain. I shall give you more. Behold as I flood this desiccated land with nourishment.
Be careful that you don't overflood their land to where it's no longer able to be used.
Huh? What's that the lady said? I believe she means to pull rain from a cloudless sky.
Ha! I'd have more luck getting milk from a bull.
You must tell me if you do. We're in sore need of a miracle.
A pleasure as always to see him, Lord. You've come just in time. This lass is about to put on a show.
I am called Azana.
Oh, hello, Azana. Oh, your portrait was not what I was expecting. I was not expecting it to be that risque. A woman descended from a long line of shamans with the ability to change the weather. She wanders the land in search of people who might need her powers that she may provide them succor. Okay.
Allow me to banish the sun's cruel rays from your domain, that your people may see a measure of succor.
banish the sun? I wasn't aware it was in the habit of taking orders.
Hello.
Will slap my ass like I was just born. Rain! Honest to goodness, rain!
How did... I've never witnessed a miracle like this.
Zana, was it? On behalf of my people, allow me to express to you my deepest gratitude.
There is no need for such formalities. I seek only to alleviate the suffering of the downtrodden in any way I can.
Yeah.
If it is not too bold of me to ask, do you have need of a humble shaman within your ranks? Tales of House Wolfort's magnanimity have reached even my remote village.
Sure, we could always use more magic users.
It would be an honor to serve you, my lord.
We would welcome you with open arms, and the honor would be entirely ours.
Greet the world with open arms, greet the world with open arms.
Doubtless, we will have occasion to call upon your talents sooner rather than later.
Alright. Anyone else that wants to join us? Excels at wind and lightning magic. Ooh! Summons rainstorms and tempests to turn the tide of battle. Alright, well. Save. Alright, if this battle doesn't take too long, I think we can do it. We might also be able to save midway through a battle, I don't know. If not, we'll just have to start it all over if I run out of time.
It looks like my special wine put them right to sleep.
Special wine! So you did poison it!
Seize the prince, and kill the others to the last. How are you two still moving?
It would seem your wine did not have the intended effect.
It didn't take a trained eye to see straight through your plan. Your wine found a new home within our breast pockets.
I'm sorry, that caught me completely off guard. Oh!
You scheming bastards!
We could say the same
Excuse
of you.
us, you're the one scheming.
This is where you meet your end, Lord Telior.
That's my line, you whelp!
Not anymore.
I leave the rest to you, Rufus.
Well, well. Things are finally getting interesting.
Careful, Your Highness. They are after you.
Understood. Let us carve a path out of here and regroup with the others.
Right, oof. Oof, indeed. I tried. The problem is that I didn't put my AoE mages into where I thought the AoE was. Right? Why are you... You know what? Inventory. Where? There it... Yeah, sorry. We're going to give to him. What does this do again? Yep. You're getting the rear hooks. Oh, now and then. I guess we'll give it to her. There we go. Then maybe Roland won't be such a glass cannon. Who knows? Alright. Well, that was interesting. I guess we'll rate her, as they're the only one to fall in life. Yeah. I don't know when we'll be playing next, but the next time we do, we will conquer this battle. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.